Well, alrighty. What you see right now is a Discord stream because currently our host has some trouble connecting to the game. We will try to fix the problem shortly, but for now we have to make do with what we got here. And that's the game. Shady Squad versus Hold My LP. Game 1 starting right now. I'm very excited. Gonna see some early trading on the bot lane, but actually Ezreal and Rakan don't want to trade too much because Senna just gets some free souls from it and also has a bit better sustain with her Q. So Sklip and Leftcore are doing a pretty good job avoiding those trades, got their prio secured. Both junglers jungling into top lane. Very interesting. Christian,
Yeah.
what timer are you right now in game if you're in the spectator?
I'm 2:30.
Okay, then I have to go forward. Yeah. 40, 34, 35, 6, 7.
7, 8.
Yeah,
9.
alright.
That's perfect.
Good enough, good enough. Basically, some basic trading. We have 2 prior lanes for Shady Squad right now. I hope that they will contest the Scuttle Crab because I think that Gnans and Zhao will be stronger in the 2v2 early.
Yeah, I think so as well. What do you think? Which lanes are going to win? Which lanes are going to lose?
I think that every lane is kind of handshaking right now because the power spikes for Nico, for example, are when she hits her ultimate, or if the jungler's around and she has set up with her E. But in isolation, I don't think that there will be any big leads coming out of the lanes per se. As we see some big trades
Gragas
here
wants to prove you wrong.
for Gragas. But actually, in the long term, when Gragas has his E on cooldown, then Sharp can return some really good trades. Good root coming out onto...
Cancel auto attack. But that might be a good engage. Maybe not. Okay, a decent amount of damage on Senna. I mean, she just heals most of it back up, so it's not as impactful as it would be on other
Scuttle Crab
champions.
got secured. Zhao missing his W, but
That's
there's still a lot of damage coming down onto Wukong. Flash to secure the first blood. And Talia is just walking around like a headless chicken. She can return the kill, but it's 2 for 1, and they got the Scuttle Crab.
Yeah. I think that's fine, definitely fine for Shady Squad. They got Crab, they got a kill more, they got the first blood. Yeah. Though I think in late game, probably they might not have the upper hand if they are not ahead enough.
Okay, because, Gragas flashing in for his E, but Sharp with quick reaction time goes out, still has his flash available. Like Gragas no mana, he can't dive this.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay, but still, of course, a very gnarly situation for Gnar.
Next, Scrappy engage on the bot lane, but Leona has to run for her life because after the E and Q, she doesn't have any ammo left and just has to run away while Ezreal can still hit her. So it's a positive trade for Sklip on this bottom lane. Do you think that the red side can contest the grubbies here? And Zhao is looking for another top gank. Gragas no flash available for him, but he can't quite reach it. And maybe he will go for the Scuttle right now, for the grubs. I think Wukong wants to contest it. I'm just looking at the minimap while the bot lane is trading.
Yeah, Crocs here, no. What are they called again?
The grubs.
The grubs, right. The grubs are more important than...
Alright. Oh, a big sidestep from Freddy coming out on the Talia pushback.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think Wukong can take that, right? Oh, he did
Wukong
get
smiting
one.
away one grab. Yeah, I mean,
Na is
getting
rotating.
2 is really fine because on the second respawn you can still get 5 where you spawn the Voidling. That will eventually be the thing that's most valuable about getting the grabs in the first place. So
Yeah, it's
losing
true.
1 is not too bad.
Yeah, I think so as well. Still, I think it's worse than they should do probably at the moment. I don't think they have to give any there. They're really ahead. Good spikes here. I think Na is doing a lot better than he was a few minutes ago.
Okay, Gragas ulti with Wukong can force out the flash from Gnar here. He was getting his Mega now ready, but the attention he's getting on top lane doesn't really suit him well. Already down 10 CS, but I believe he will bounce back from this.
Yeah, that's true. I think so as well. I think in the next few levels, Na is a lot more impactful versus Gragas.
In the meantime, while
Actually,
top lane is this exchanging ultimates, they're starting up the dragon. Talia is around to lurk. She wants to contest, maybe. Xin Zhao
red side
already
bot
on a
lane
2k HP. Meanwhile,
Oh.
engage on the bot lane. But
Can't
Leona,
work, though.
no mana. Big
Yeah.
sidestep.
The red side bot lane wasn't based once
Hey,
yet.
flash in and missing the W. That's just
That's-
setting a statement.
Good job,
know.
good job.
Confidence. It's showing
Yeah,
confidence
that's
and
true, yeah.
like a bit of BM, but they got the kill in the end. 2-0 for Freddy now.
Talia is getting some plates mid lane. Oh, one at least. And Nico can't stop her from that. But of course, at the moment, it definitely looks like an, I'd say even easy win for Shady squad. They're already 1,000 gold ahead.
I mean, I wouldn't be too quick to say that. A lot can happen in those
Yeah,
games.
that's true, that's true.
We saw those top lane trades, they were really contested. Very close at a few times. But
Yeah, that's true.
obviously, yeah.
When you're ahead
Shady's-
like this, you always have the benefit of just being able to relax, and you're still ahead afterwards. So you don't have the pressure of getting back into the game. And your red side definitely does have the pressure now. Hold my LP.
Yeah, but also there's the incentive to make plays of their own. And that's what they're doing. It was really beautiful. Vincent picking up the
That's
kill.
one down.
Damn, that was actually a quite smooth combination of ultimates. They knew that the Gnar flash was down and punished it really good.
Yeah, I think that's the third or fourth play on top side against the Gnar.
Yeah, they're really trying to shut him down. Next route coming down onto Talia, but there isn't a lot of damage left after using the Q on the wave. I think
sadly not catching the Senna here.
Yeah, if Senna is out of position once, she's really squishy in those lanes.
Yeah,
and can be punished with the Sheen buy from Ezreal really soon. Also, both bot lanes ticking over to level 6 now have their ultimates available, and I'm really excited to see what Leftcoil will do with his ult. Yeah, the mid lane trades are quite even, and we go into a pause because the jungler of the Wukong disconnected.
Okay.
Whew. I mean, you see, you just okay.
Alright.
We go right back into the game. But you see, like a few seconds ago, you said, easy win for Shady squad. They're 1k gold ahead. By the way, don't mind the freeze frame. It's normal after disconnect happens.
Okay. Yeah, I was already minding it, but thanks for telling me to not mind it.
The game will continue shortly.
How long does this take? Usually?
A few seconds usually, but the client nowadays, it continued. Okay.
Okay, let's
But
Okay, we're
already
still
the
in
gold
it.
is kinda even again, so in those 1k gold leads early, maybe it's just a big wave crashing in.
Yeah, that's
So
true. It's already even again.
yeah, it's a bit nullified, but the big thing is all the major objectives, the void grubs, the first drake, and now
Yeah,
the second spawn of the grubs going to Shady Squad, and that's
yeah,
really big for the early game because obviously the Senna, once she gets scaled, is going to be a really big threat in the team fights.
yeah. I think so as well. That's yeah. That's why I think they Shady Squad really need this early game advantage to win the game. But I think they're still doing a good job getting it. You know, they can take away the Drake, they can take away the Void Grubs.
Seems really good. First item now purchased for Freddy in the mid lane. It's the Hextech Proto Belt. A really big power spike to like unlock new potentials for more flashier plays with her ultimate. Meanwhile, Sharp is like you don't really know the team, but Sharp is usually the guy who steps up the most in Prime League, and seeing him being like 20 CS down, 0-1-0 is like really unusual for him. But the attention he gets from Wukong every time is really insane. Again, he's in the top bush looking for a gank. Next ultimate, both flashes invested, gets them the next kill. And Sharp is under some really big pressure. Plating now secured for the Gragas, getting his gold lead extended to about 1k on the top lane. TP back from Na, maybe he gets a good catch. Gragas is low HP, doesn't have his flash available anymore. Oh, nice dodge on the Gragas dash. And the solo bolo returning some of the gold that he lost while the wave was crashing in his turret.
Still, next Drake is going to Shady Squad as well.
Yeah.
So, even though in Gold they're actually behind now, which I think is very impressive, wouldn't have expected that. But still, they still got all the objectives. And
Talia
I think they
looking for
still
the
have
top
the
lane
upper
right
hand.
now. Sharp bit out of position, but with a good sidestep on the knockback, he will be able to escape. It connected, but he gets his double jump, so he will be out of trouble in no time. Also, 20 seconds, there will be a Rift Turret spawning, and Rammus Enjoyer is already around. Maybe looking to protect Sharp from the turret dive. Gragas ult to keep him safe, but he's on the wrong side of the Rift. And now he
Yeah,
has
well,
to look how he gets out of there. Flash over the wall
or
from
actually a
Xin
flash. I don't think that was needed, right? Like,
Maybe
Gragas
not
wasn't gonna
necessary,
execute.
but they're giving the kill over to
Oh, they
Nico.
leave the
Freddy
kill
now on a
to
killing spree.
Nico. That's smart.
Alright, meantime, 4-man turret dive on the bot lane. Maybe they can TP to the turret, and that's exactly what Freddy is doing right now, protecting his bot lane from the dive. Wukong jumping in, gets CC'd, but it's only the clone using the Rakan swiftness kind of in vain. But in the meantime, like the objective control from Shady Squad is really on point. Xin is on every major objective and he's uncontested again.
Yeah. They also just rush it pretty much instantly when it spawns, so like Hold My IP has no chance of contesting them.
Next play with the Rift Herald will be to get the first turret of the game that's still up for grabs, a few extra gold, a few hundred gold extra. And I think the mid lane turret will unlock the game for Shady Squad immensely. Because after the mid lane turret falls, no one can really step up on any mid waves when the Nico doesn't show on the map, because she can always be looking to flank you as a minion or disguise herself as a pink ward or whatever, and you don't have the safety of the turret anymore. So that's what Shady Squad will be playing for here. Right, Senna already with a good gold lead here on the bottom lane. 600 gold just from laning in the 2v2 and collecting some souls. I mean, you get 8 gold per soul, and that's just stacking up to a sizable gold lead now. Also, the Sunset Sky on Wukong finished now with the Sheen on top, giving him a nice power spike. So maybe they want to look to contest the next
first
Drake.
turret, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 450 gold, I think. That's really good for Gragas.
I'm really hoping for a big team fight on the next Dragon Spawn.
Yeah, do you think Hold My IP will be open for a team fight? Or do you think they will just give it to Shady Squad?
Yeah, in the meantime, they would just pick up Sharp another time. Intoxinator looking for the next pick.
Nothing
Actually really
happening
good.
in bot lane though. But you know, now they are one man down, so...
Double charm from
Can they still do
Rakan.
it?
Knock up misses because he flashes away.
That's a
Wukong
flash.
ult to disengage.
Yeah,
And now
and we're
they're
back in
on
the
the
situation
turret.
where I think Shady Squad definitely has the upper hand for taking Drake. They also spawned Herald here.
Getting the tier 1, but in the meantime, Gragas actually got the first turret of the game. And also Talia is pushing in mid lane, and I think they overplayed their hand here. And it's not really worth it, but if they get the soul point, that would redeem it all.
Yeah, and I think they will get the soul point. I also think Wukong isn't trying to contest it at all. He's going topside. Yeah, he's maybe looking for a play there on Na again.
Right. Hextech soul would be so big in this game. Really valuable soul, and it seems like that Hope My LP wants to cross map, but there's nothing to cross map for. Because Sharp would just go under his turret. I mean, okay, they got his flash, but that's only because he was slightly overextended. But it's super good for them to get the soul point here. And I feel like that Hope My LP actually has to contest something at some point. Otherwise, they would just lose the game with the Hextech soul. Senna almost having her second item now complete. We'll go for the lethality option of the opportunity second. Most people buy the collector on second because it gives you another crit chance. But also going for the full lethality route is a big option. Definitely boosts your damage a bit. Also is a bit cheaper than the collector. Only costs 2.7k gold. Meanwhile, Nico already having a Shadow Flame completed she can actually look to one-shot people now with her ult. The game is in general quite slow. Not many kills have fallen yet. And that's mostly due to the fact that all the objectives were either cross-mapped or just straight up given to Shady Squad.
Well, mostly just straight up given to Shady Squad.
Yeah. Catch on the top lane, W and ultimate coming out of Rakan. CCing the Gragas up real nice. He tries to flash out, but Sklip is on his way. Left coil securing the kill. Quite unfortunate, but all supports need gold. So Doesn't really matter.
That's a really nice pick.
Maybe with the skill 20 seconds death timer, Sharp can look to siege on this top lane tier 1, while Nico has to be careful that she doesn't get dove here. Okay, the knockback misses, so I think she will be safe here. Wukong doesn't really have any kill pressure on her, especially when she still has her ultimate available.
Yeah, Nico has ult, Nico has flash. I don't think she's at big risk here.
Yeah,
The
and
turret is
with the
still
pick,
pretty
they
healthy.
get the turret on the top lane and equalize the turrets taken in the game. Only the mid lane tier 1 still standing for hold my LP, and I think that has to be the next objective here, because it takes away so much safety from Senna. Wukong looking to invade a bit, but he will be spotted by Rakan, so nothing really happens. Senna quietly building her gold lead. She has 7.7k gold. That's why she's 000, but actually has a 150 gold shutdown. The bounty system is a bit messed up, but in this case it's fair enough because she has a 30 CS lead. That's worth a few, like 2 kills maybe, in terms of gold, so that's why she has the shutdown. Ezreal almost completed his Muramana stacking. Gonna be a big power spike, and I'm really looking forward to the soul spawning in 1 minute. Because if they just give the soul, then I'm flabbergasted, because they have to fight now. They have 2 item power spike on Senna, on Gragas,
That's
on
true. On
Talia.
Gragas, yeah. On Gragas has Rod of Ages in a minute. Or probably in a few seconds.
Yeah.
And I also think
Firstly-
they should at least try this. I think
Yeah.
they can't give it for free. No shot.
They spotted that Hold My LP was going for a reset timer to restock on items and wards. And in the
Gragas?
downtime, they used it to take the mid lane
Yeah.
tier 1. And now they're contesting the bot jungle, going for the catch
Talia
onto Talia.
is getting picked.
Really good catch to Ezreal, also connecting. But she's
She's
still alive. Now she's down.
dead. And that's definitely a one team fight for Shady squad. But only getting one at the end. So
I mean, it's only 1 kill,
might
and they already
still be
used a lot of
contestable.
ultimates, but Nico ult is still available, and she flashes in,
that's it.
double knockback
That's
with
it.
the stun! And that's the center
Very
down.
nice.
Gragas TPing in, but it shouldn't matter at this point, and that's the Hextech soul for our guys from Shady Squad.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. I think that really showed how dominant they are at the moment. Like Nico has 400 shutdown now, is 4-0, has tons of gold probably. Like, they're really unbeatable, and I don't really know what Leona's doing there. Oh, nice Gragas ult. Didn't save Leona, but looked funny.
I mean, that's another 20 seconds death timer on Leona. So Shady Squad will just start the Nash because they got like
they're
such
just
a big
baiting,
gold lead
right?
now with the Hextech soul that it translates to roughly about 4k extra gold to get this soul.
That's true, but I think they're still just baiting. I don't think they can do Nash at the moment.
I mean, Nico is really important, but really nice catch onto Wukong with the Nico E.
Nearly, that
rooting
was
him up.
very close. Gragas is done though.
And Ezreal wants to continue the fight. Rakan
They get
is
someone
now
else.
available.
That
So
might
that's a
be.
big kill, but everyone is so low HP. Senna almost dropping down, escaping on 1 HP, but Xin Zhao
Senna's
doesn't
gonna
want to
go,
let her
and
live.
that's an ace. That's
Next
an ace.
ace and the Nash.
Yeah, now they have
Holy
4,000 gold lead. They have Nash lead. They have all 4 Drakes that were in this game yet. I mean, it's not over. It's surely not over yet. But it will be very, very hard for Hold My LP to get back in there. And we're on a pause.
I think actually the game is now really done for, because the gold lead would just extend now. There's so much standing gold left to pick up. They get the Nash, that's already 3k, because it's 300 gold for everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
The tier 2 turrets on the bot lane will be really valuable, on the side lanes will be really valuable to pick up, and I think they can just snowball the game from here to just maybe even finish on this very Nash.
Yeah, I think it would be a bit of an unnecessary risk to try to finish it right now. I think they can just wait out a bit, maybe play it safe, maybe look for another pick or another team fight or something like this. Because if they overstay now, make a mistake, that's like exactly what HoldMap is looking for to get back into the game.
Yeah. But at the same time, you really don't want to give them any more scaling, because
That's true, yeah.
they got the soul really early, and that also means that the Adder buff will spawn soon. And the last thing you want as a team that is really ahead is to fumble up like 30 seconds before the Adder spawns and then maybe have to flip it. So I think if they play their macro right here, they should be able to either just straight up open their base with the Nash, or maybe if HoldMyRP wants to contest the turrets, then they will have to fight eventually, and that should always be winning if Nico gets a fairly decent ult. It seems like both teams are ready to go back into the game. It seems like top lane and jungle from HoldMyRP struggle a bit with connection issues.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties aren't something new. Really understandable. So now we will get another freeze frame. Don't be scared.
Oh no, I'm not prepared.
Oh, when will it happen? 3, 2, 1, and no. Yeah.
Oh god, I got scared that one. Oh god,
Okay.
oh my god.
Whew. But actually, that was way shorter
It's
than
okay.
the last one.
It was like a million years shorter. What was the last freeze frame was like the 3 Morgana Qs, and this one was like half a Morgana Q. That was nothing. That's
Half
the
a
usual
Morgana
FPS.
Q is still 2 minutes.
True.
So yeah, Shady squad now looking to siege the tier 2 turret on the mid lane. Also, Sharp
Yeah.
preparing the bot wave to be crashing soon. So maybe they can rotate down onto the bot lane, take the tier 2 turret, and there's nothing that HoldMyRP can do about it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, now they are really split. So if they maybe go for an engage now on mid lane,
Maybe actually the
Might be
Talia gets
something.
dove,
Yeah.
but nah. Actually, they will
Okay.
just wait for the next wave and then securely siege onto the bot lane tier 2. Sharp actually deciding to recall while Shady squad is just basically standing mid lane as 4. He doesn't even have TP, so that's a bit risky to get collapsed.
that's a bit risky. I probably had some item spikes and, you know, gold in your pocket doesn't do damage. Would
Thanks
be
for
nice
the
if
raid.
it does.
Whoop whoop whoop. Knights Club.
Oh, from Knights Club.
Alright,
Ooh.
maybe we can give you a big team fight now. Wukong already got his ult forced out. Shady squad still has every ultimate available. Also, look at the timer on Freddy's flash. I think if Nico gets to have a flash in the next fight, then they can't lose.
Yeah,
And I
that's
think
true.
that's what they should
true.
play for here.
As I said, I think Nico ult will be make or break in this game. So if Nico is on site or not available for some reason in a team fight, I think it's maybe winnable for HoldMyRP. But as long as Nico is there, that's not really playable.
Alright, and also the Hextech Soul doing so much work with the Ezreal poke. Talia already chunked to half-life, gets healed by Senna Q, but it's not enough. They will siege on the next inhib turret, and Nico will look for the
Nico
flash
ult,
ult, but it
and
gets flashed
it's
away from Senna.
nothing.
Ezreal ult connecting as well, but now there is a Leona caught. Ramos and Joya is on a killing spree. They will take the inhib now, but they have to be careful because Wukong and Gragas are looking for the flank. Flash E already secures Clip, and Wukong is already in there now. Nico will fall down. Big shutdowns collected by Gragas.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Nico ult didn't hit anything. They still overforced it, and that's the way that Hold My LP can get back into the game. Like, I don't think it's over now or something. They still are like 6,500 gold ahead, but it's definitely a bit harder now.
Yeah, the Nico flash ult didn't quite work out as intended. Good reaction time from the mid laner from Hold My LP, Talia. Really good escape. I mean, the fight was still really playable, and Sharp wasn't even there. Like, it was really disjointed, and basically the worst fight they could have taken, and it was still fairly decent.
Well, we're fairly decent. It's winning team losing 2 members, so that's definitely worse for Shady squad.
Yeah,
But,
now actually they have to be careful because the Ada buff is spawning soon, and they are just ramping into the mid lane. Threatening, but the river control is currently with Hold My LP. Wukong ult already forced out defensively. That's a big spell. Already down. Megana is available now. Maybe they will look to play on this timer. Oh, it's a really tense standoff, and that's exactly what we don't want. 5 versus 5 where everyone is showing. Ada Drake on 10k HP already dropping to half-life. Knockback onto Zhao. He ults himself to safety.
And Gna
actually
gets
into the base.
Nico,
Huge Nico ult, but look at the Gna in the base.
That's what I mean.
They're already winning the team fight anyway. 4 versus 5, and Gna is ending the game. Holy shit, what a fight. One Nico ult.
Gna was like, they don't even need me. They don't. They just win without me, and that's the Nico ult I mean. That's exactly what I mean.
Crazy.
That was crazy.
They said, we don't want to flip this Ada Drake.
Nice, we're having the little beginning cutscene.
Yeah, looks really good. Alright, and with that we go into the next game. Shady Squad versus Hold My LP, game 2. Last game,
Top laners
Shady Squad
dancing
was
together.
coming out on top. Now the top laners are seen dancing together, having a good time. But once those minions are going into the lane, then they will just be hitting each other for decades. But for now, everyone is happy. Actually, oh, they're trying to cheese. Actually, nah, they're just cleaning the ward. Okay, fair enough. Fair and square.
Annoying on gave a little slap to Garen.
That's against the friendly banter policy.
Yeah, true. It's against the codex.
But now the minions are in lane, so there's no more playing around. Now everyone wants to try their best. On is actually getting level 2 on the first wave after 6 minions. So that's maybe a quick little power spike that he can play for. Because he killed the ward.
Because of the, yeah. Might be possible.
But like usually Garen should have the early prior in this lane. In general, I think every lane has prior.
For Shady Squad?
For Shady Squad, yeah.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think, yeah, like Asia is fairly weak in the early game, but not against a melee champion, of course. Yeah, there he can
even though
play a bit.
Okay, we see the first like engage on the bot lane.
Engage bot lane, but they're kind of losing it, aren't they? Like,
yeah, in the long trade, Ezreal gets more attacks in on the Nautilus, so they're losing.
True. But now Jarvan is looking bot lane and
Ooh, that's the next. Oh, nice flash reaction.
nice flash. But both flashes really nice, I think. Very nice idea.
Okay, Jarvan is still around. That's really scary. We see the knockup coming through, but
That
he
might be a problem.
and he's into the Jarvan knockup. It's the first
really
blood for
close,
Samira.
sad.
And now, actually,
Oh,
the next hook
very
connects, and that's another kill onto left coin. That's a 2-0 Samira starting off the early game. Really good.
That's gonna be really annoying on bot lane.
They noticed Samira is like our biggest win condition in this game, so we fully play for her. I hope they can stabilize bot lane from now.
Yeah, for my channel points, I don't hope so. But for our team, I hope so too, of course.
Imagine prioritizing channel points over your own team's victory.
Yeah, especially like 400. Yeah.
Oh wow.
No, but actually, like multiple people bet against Shady squad.
Yeah.
Maybe that
because-
was the plan. Maybe losing the first game on purpose, so now they get more channel points.
Yeah, of course. Anyways, we see a fairly good chunk for Garen here. He can bully on out of the lane right now. Jarvan still level 3, looking
yeah, level
for
3.
Freddy. Gets spotted on the ward, nice dash back.
Clean.
Survives the gank. And Jarvan wasting a lot of time. Hasn't
true.
reset yet, only did 5 camps.
Like he's already behind a bit in levels because he spent time on the bot lane gank. And now he spent time again on mid lane, but didn't get anything. I think that's maybe a bit of a problem.
Yeah, and Xin Zhao now walking to the grubs with the top lane power. Ornn is forced into the reset. He will stay for another wave, but still he can't move. So that's a free grub for Xin Zhao. And in this game with Azir and Garen on side lane, I think the grubs are really valuable. If they get 6 of them, then I think Shady squad is in a really good place.
Yeah, true, but well, to get 6 of them, they have to get every one of them.
Yeah, the respawn.
And
yeah.
currently they are down 1,000 gold, so I don't think that's gonna be that easy.
Yeah,
Might be a lot harder than last game.
The thing is, the entire gold lead is on the bot lane, and maybe they can rotate up for the second respawn, but the first 3 go uncontested to Shady squad, and now they have to be careful that they don't get dove in the 2v2 here. Still level 3 as Rakan.
Jarvan going for Drake and
TP connecting, and that's way too deep. Like, if you want to dive bot lane, then you have to do it with Jarvan together, but you can't do Drake and dive at the same time. That was just too much.
Yeah,
so
that's
literally
terrible.
the Grandmaster support dying. here.
Stop flaming.
It's no flame. I'm just saying he's Grandmaster.
Yeah, well, he's Grandmaster and he's dead. Paradoxical.
And that's basically, Jarvan is forced off the Drake now, and that's the Grubbies and the Drake. After this horrendous bot lane start, they get the first Drake. And that's really good. Now
That
top
really
lane
got
is
him
in
a bit
danger.
back.
Ornn pulls off his ultimate, calls
Didn't
his
work.
buddy.
I think it was a flash. Even
Yeah,
though we
he
didn't
pulls a
see it there.
flash. In the meantime, the cleanse helping out Samira, cleansing the exhaust away so he can secure the kill onto Ezreal. Sklip going 1 and 2. And now actually Ramos and Joy is out of position. He has to flash
another
out.
flash. And another plating probably for Samira.
Jarvan's still looking for more, but he won't get it. He's getting forced out now.
Yeah, I think he got what he wanted.
Samira with 1.6k gold lead right now, and that's really tough.
That means pretty much all the gold leaders on Samira.
Yeah. And that speaks for the top lane and mid lane of Shady squad, keeping the game even basically.
Well, I wouldn't say even, but actually maybe with the Drake combined.
Yeah, with the Drake and the
Probably
Grubs,
even.
I think it's even.
Yeah, that's true.
But now the
That's
Galio ult
a
comes
mistake.
out and he will be caught inside of his own jungle. Won't survive that endeavor. Ezreal is
Ready.
still looking. Jarvan has to flash out. Good catch, protecting his red buff. But I'm actually fairly confident that Shady's squad is in a good position right now for the game, even though the Zamira is really fat.
Garen does no damage with his auto attacks. That's insane.
I mean,
Like,
he
the Ornn got
only has
tickled a bit.
attack speed boots right now.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that
true.
will change once he has like his first item component.
That's true. That's
for
true. He got
his
longsword
Trinity
and attack supports, but still, I think that's just like tank versus tank on top lane. That's kind of how it goes.
I think Garen is actually more than a tank right now.
Yeah,
Once he
okay,
gets his
okay.
item on side lane, he will be really strong.
That's true. He's rather a fighter, I think.
And even
But
now,
still.
like, he does a certain amount of damage, and he will certainly, with his passive regeneration, he will force on out of the lane eventually.
Yeah, okay, I think that might be possible, I think. But, like, I think Ornn is doing a lot more damage at the moment when he hits his combo. Of course, that's harder for him to do than for Garen. But when he hits...
We will see the test right now. Garen with his
That's
W
pretty
can
bad.
block a lot of damage as well. It's a fairly even trade. Garen getting some more attacks in, will take a reset now, has his 10 CS per minute, and I think Sharp is really happy about that. Has 1.6k gold to spend, but actually he decides to stay in the bush for one more wave. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Jarvan is looking for another turret dive. As the next grubbies are spawning, and I said those are really important for Shady squad, so they are just calling to the bot lane, please respect the Jarvan being around, drop the wave, and we get the grubs, maybe even dive top lane in return. And they're playing full on for the cross map.
Yeah, I think top lane play
Okay,
is gonna
Zhao going
work.
for the play, and he has no mana left, he can't flash anywhere, so Rammus and Joy will pick up the kill, and that's accelerating top lane by a lot.
That's true. Why that happened though, bot lane got pushed out completely.
Yeah,
Jarvan
but Jarvan
is-
has no objective to take, so basically they trade top lane plattings for bot lane plattings, and they get the grub. And Ornn died on top lane, meanwhile Ezreal and Rakan are respecting the fact that they would have gotten Dove. And even Rakan securing some of the camps. I think overall, Shady squad can be really happy about the trade.
Oh, you
Of
think
course,
so?
yeah,
I
think
don't
so.
actually. I think it's somewhat even, but I think like having the Samira this fat as she is right now, like 3-0, she got platings with no end. I think she's close to getting. She got the tower right now actually.
Yeah, she got the
That
turret, but
should be first turret, and that's so much gold, so much gold. Like bot lane is completely completely out of the game right now. Look at the CS difference between Ezreal and Zamira. It's like
yeah.
nearly
But
double the CS.
the thing is,
That's really hard.
I don't think Ezreal is the win condition for Shady squad. I think he's just supposed to do some damage control in this game. And not die like 8 times when Jarvan perma hits him.
Well, he's
But-
quarter way there for 8
I
times.
mean, yeah, but basically the win condition would be to go on a side lane with Azir and Garen and split Hope My LP apart. And I think they're accomplishing their goal right now, what they want to do. And with the 6 Void Grubs, Garen will be such a big threat on side that they can't really force any team fights. Because they don't even have that many Drakes to stack, because the first Drake went to Shady Squad. So they can just ignore the Drake, like, of course, like they are grouping 5 men, but Ornn has to use his TP to get back to top lane. And I think it's actually fine. But I'm not coping.
Yeah,
But
I gotta be honest, that sounds like a lot of coping.
no, I really think so.
No.
I really think so. But
No,
I can
I don't
ask
think
the
they lost
chat.
or anything, but I think it's definitely like Hold My IP definitely has the upper hand right now. They also have a Drake now. They have a 1k gold difference, 1k gold lead, and they have the gold more centered on one carry, which I think is very good.
I can see
So-
your point, but I will ask the chat. Please say please write. Who do you think is favorite right now to win this game? Because I'm a firm believer that Shady Squad is really good at playing for the
Well,
win condition.
I mean, you're asking a chat mainly consists
No, 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 no,
of
no, no,
our
no, no.
org
No,
to.
no, 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 no,
Like,
no,
I
no.
think that's a bit of a biased
We
opinion
have
here.
at least 5 people from the enemy
Yeah.
org in our chat.
5 from the
because
enemy
recently-
and 33 from our
Ah.
Shady Squad if enemy team disconnects. Yeah, that's what I think as well.
Rich.
No, I don't think they're lost. I don't think they're lost at all. But it's really, really hard right now. Really, really hard. Like,
Alright, but look, they're using Jarvan ult on Rakan.
yeah.
So now they have the return fight.
Oh.
But they have to
there's
be careful,
Samira, right?
'cause-
Samira will do tons of damage.
Yeah. Oh no,
And-
disconnect!
Oh,
No! No, that's so unlucky. Oh, what the hell? He disconnected mid-fight.
that hurts. That hurts. As someone
Oh,
who
that's
has,
unlucky. That's the worst timing it could possibly have happened.
yeah, I have had lags my entire life pretty much. Everywhere I've lived, I always had lags. That's so fucking annoying. And especially when it happens mid-fight, you really feel like being punished by the gods or something.
I think the fight is kind of doomed. Like, if Rakan, like, I don't think that anyone dies here because they could have disengaged that. But Rakan was just standing there
Ah.
AFK.
That's
Like-
true. That's true. But I think, yeah, definitely the disconnect was definitely a problem. But if they would have fight, it
Like-
definitely
like-
would have been a loss.
Yeah, but they
And-
were just looking for a disengage because the only person they connected on was Garen,
Yeah,
and they had no Jarvan ult because they already used it on Rakan earlier. So they had no lockdown left, and Garen could just walk out, and the only person dying here it will be Rakan because he just stood in the Galio ult.
Chat is saying Freddy is on Doran's ring spike. Maybe he can carry. That's a big spike. A big spike for Ozzy, I think.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah,
But-
I also think like I think it would have been worse if it would have been a closer match, but still, of course, that's
Chrono break.
not cool. Not cool.
Chrono break.
You guys should hire me to commentate. It's good. If you don't take any pay, go maybe sure.
What did you read?
Can we remake? I actually don't know. I haven't played a lot of Prime League or no Prime League at all. I have just casted it a bit and was in another org. How are the rules regarding that? If there's a disconnect?
Nah, it's just like happens because
Yeah, okay.
the Prime League can't control if the disconnect was like legit.
That's true. That's true.
Ah. Well, I mean, I can't blame Hold My IP for wanting to play out the fight like that.
Chat is about the important topics.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, left coil reconnected. So I think the game will resume shortly.
Bro, like the 368 gotta stop the flaming, man. That's insane. The fight looks good if we get rid of the red team champions.
I mean, he has a point, you know?
Yeah,
He's not wrong. He's not
it's
wrong.
absolutely true, man. But yeah, he's like permanently bashing on them. Give them a break.
He's a good friend.
Okay, okay.
So it's fine. I know him. Anyway,
Yeah, it's surely nice.
it's friendly banter, but like Butter bei die Fische. Um, I'm gonna be honest. Samira getting her Infinity Edge powers back right now after this fight is really tough.
Well,
So
that's true, I guess. Again, I think, you know, the ADC difference in this game is huge, enormous. Like the
I
rest
mean,
of the team
I
would
think it's
really have
actually
to carry to
yeah.
get that back.
It's not really like if you say AD carry diff, it's maybe a bit toxic, but
Yeah, not
like
Vanta's flame. In this game, I said
the
specifically in this
attention
game.
from Jarvan on bot lane was like insane. Like after the level 3 gank, it was really unplayable for them, and also they got zoned away from the entire turret. Now Rakan is dead.
Okay, we're back
in the
in.
game. Oh
Azir
no,
is
it
trying to
looks
get
like
away.
a horrible
Sin is
fight.
dying.
Well, I mean that certainly wasn't what Shady Squad was hoping. Really sad that this fight happened like that.
Oh god, oh god. Freeze frame.
Oh no, it's so scary.
Yeah, I'm really scared. Fuck, I think I gotta switch my pants. One sec.
Alright, we continue
back.
the game.
Yeah?
Hopefully you're not naked right now.
No, of course I'm not. Guess where I don't have a cam.
Oh no, you're pulling the Brücke.
Yeah, I'm pulling the Brücke.
Alright. Yeah, well, I think actually before this fight, game was kind of fine-ish, but now it's a bit out of hand. Maybe Shady Squad solo laners can do some damage control.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like it's a few K gold. It's not like a good pick or a bad play team fight by Hold My IP. Can't change that. I also don't think it's over yet. But like, if I have to bet now who's going to win, I'll probably not bet on Shady Squad.
I will still bet on Shady Squad because I'm a gambling man. And also I truly
winnable.
believe that the game is winnable. Galio actually out of position here. W from Zenzao missing
Yeah.
is a bit tough. Oh, Rakano would waste it. Maybe that's still him lagging a bit. Not sure.
Sure.
At least mentally lagging.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's tilted. I always think like, often people don't look at that after a play like this, you're just tilted and then you play worse because of that. And
Okay.
yeah, but that definitely happens.
But can you stop ulting the Rakan? Jarvan? Hello? Okay.
Oh,
never mind.
that's big.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have to ult. Ults for the wave.
Anyhow, Samira is now 6-0. Has a slight gold lead.
Who would you say is winning this again?
I mean, I can't stop Shady Squad from running it, so in this game state, I think that red side is very much so favored. But
Yeah, that's
at
true.
the same time, if you can actually one-shot this Samira,
Yeah, but that's hard. That's really hard. Samira
I think
has
with
her W.
if Azir gets a shuffle or Garen gets a combo on her, I think it's actually possible.
Possible, yes. Likely, I don't think so. Rather unlikely. But again, like I'm also a believer. Okay, I don't want to say it's over. It's just unlikely.
It's just
to be
Jovan.
won. It's just Jova, yes.
Alright, Harriet is spawned on the mid lane. I hope Jarvan did his driver's license. Actually, he goes for a combat Herald. I mean,
That was so
kinda
cool.
weird, but usually
that's
it's actually
definitely
maybe
worse.
oh, maybe they have a play on Samira here.
True,
Garen
true.
is on her, Charm is there, and the one shot that I talked about when Garen gets his combo on her, and that's the entire gold lead gone now. Garen gets the 1000 gold shutdown and they have no damage left. Garen gets pushed around, but eventually they will all die because they're
It's
so
looking
low
good.
HP, only On and Galio alive. And
Wow.
that's the team fight that I was talking about, and that's exactly how I thought this game was gonna go before Shady Squad were like throwing away their lead.
I think you said that's all the gold lead gone. I just wanted to look up again and see like there's still 2000 left.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant like in the fight, that's the entire gold lead gone.
Okay, yeah,
Because
that's true. That's true.
Samira's
That's
dead.
true.
And once she's dead, then they don't have a gold lead anymore. Because
In the
she
fight,
can't do
yeah,
damage.
that's true. And now they get a turret here. They got the Drake.
And that's the MVP flank from Sharp and the engage from left coil. Like, they saw how split Hope My IP were. They saw Samira alone on the mid wave. I mean, she wasn't alone, she had two people around, but they can't stop Garen
Yeah.
from entering.
But again,
once
I think they
Rakan
would
is in there.
really have to do this or a mistake this grave again to make the game winnable again. You know what I mean? I think one of
I
those
think-
mistakes isn't enough yet. Like
The thing
they're
is-
still too far
Okay.
ahead, I think.
Hear me out. Hold my
Okay.
AP, they don't have great siege.
Yeah.
Because they're all melee. They're basically 5 melee champs who just want to fist fight a team fight. But
Yeah.
they can't force dragon fights because actually they only have 1 minute 18. So they don't threaten the soul soon. So Shady Squad can just play side lane and give the drakes. And they don't have to team fight again. For like another 10 minutes. And
yeah,
in
but
10
do you think
minutes.
10 minutes is enough?
Yeah, for sure. And they can even give like the next 2 drakes, and the next 2 drakes are spawning in like 13 minutes. So
Yeah, I think they have to give the
yeah,
next two
and
drakes.
that's completely fine. That's 13 minutes of time where Shady Squad can scale up with Azir, threaten sideline with Garen, and bring the gold lead. Like the gold lead between Ezreal and Samira gets more and more irrelevant the later the game goes.
That's nice. I just want to say, Daw368 said, never doubted them. If I scroll up a little bit, I see like 10 doubts.
Anyways, sadly, we don't have time because Garen is looking for another flank onto Samira. But for now, Jarvan is in. Garen also really good Rakan
Samira
engage,
is locked
and
down.
Samira is just
Years
silenced
of
in one
CC.
shot.
Oh.
And again, Rakan and Garen are on her ass, and she can't be protected enough because everyone wants us to go in, but she can't if she's silenced and CC'd and charmed and knock up.
And that's Baron, right?
And Samira can't play the game against this Garen. Sharp is and Left Koi are solo carrying this game. That's Nash. That should be Nash. Sharp
should
is
definitely be
zoning like a challenger here. 2 people away. Also, Left Koi really good protecting the river bush, forcing Jarvan to EQ out. Nash is already secured, and Garen, look
Yeah.
at this damage. What the hell? Forcing the flash. Q is activated, but he's taunted, so he can't commit further. That's too good. That's too like. I'm telling you, the game state was never bad because the entire gold lead is focused on the single carry.
Yeah, but that's
Samira.
good usually.
No,
That's good.
but the thing is, they don't have to kill anybody else. They can just all go on Samira and like do basically vein spotting on her. Now, actually, Nautilus out of position, has to hook out. They are going for the turret, but that's too much. Xin Zhao is on the
Yeah, and
Nautilus.
here-
Oh, and now they didn't focus Samira for
But
once, and
that's
now
not
she
enough.
got a double kill, but she's dead again. So it's a 2 for 2, and the fight looks good. Xin Zhao getting another kill. Garen trying to run down the Galio. He has no flash available. Maybe he can get to the blast cone in time, will get to safety, but okay, Xin Zhao flashing over the wall. He really wants him dead. Ghost is popped by Intoxicator, so he will get out. And that's what happens when you don't focus Samira immediately. And I hope that's a lesson to Shady Squad because they need to kill her, otherwise the fight can be doomed in seconds. Ooh, that was intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Rakan has his flash and his ult back up. And they got
That's another
Nautilus
pick, right?
caught. They actually used Rakan ult, so that's a bit scary, but Nautilus
Yeah,
is already
that's fine.
dead.
That's fine
And
for
that
another
should
pick.
be soul point for our guys from Shady Squad. They still but they still have to be careful because Rakan ult is out and they still have enough tools to force a fight, and Samira wants to look for the fight here. Ornold is coming
That's
out.
45 though.
Garen is on Samira. Look at this Garen. He just one-shots her. She's instantly dead. And they can't do anything because the damage is gone. 3 members dead from Hold My AP. Jarvan is surviving on 1 HP, but the Cloud Soul, the Ocean Soul point is secured. Garen goes onto the bot lane. Still has a bit of the Nash buff left. 20 seconds to be exact. Can look for the tier 2 turret on the bot lane. In the meantime, Ezreal, Rakan and Azir looking to push in for that mid lane tier 1.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Garen
look,
is just
he just
ignoring the
ignores
on.
him. Like, that's what I
With a
mean.
million
Garen on
attack
the
speed.
side lane. That's so insane. He can just take
But
turret after turret,
that might
700
have
gold
been a
in
bit too
his
much.
pocket, and he just walks out like nothing happened. In the meantime, they got 2 turrets on the mid lane.
Yeah, Garen Gaming, right.
Alright, they're looking for another fight, but they have to be careful. Garen ult is on cooldown, and that's the biggest tool to shut down the Samira, because once she drops below half-life, or actually just at half-life, Garen pops his ultimate and one-shots her. Now Ezreal is maybe out of position, is clipped, looking like he's caught. Samira one-shotting
caught
him,
here, and Jarvan-
and that could be a really dangerous fight.
He does a
Garen
lot of
actually
damage, though.
using his ult, but
Samira got
Samira
his
gets
ult.
knocked around. She
Won't
dies,
help,
and
though,
that's 3 kills, 4 kills for Shady Squad. They turn the fight around and maybe can look to break open the mid lane. What do you think they get out of this?
Oh, this play,
Yeah.
I say the win.
I mean, not on this
No,
push,
I think they
you
get.
know?
Yeah, no, I think they maybe get like an inhib. But I don't even think they need an inhib. You know, they have the better scaling. They have got back gold wise, like they're 5,000 gold ahead now. I think, yeah, Hold My IP really threw away their game. I think that was really winnable for Hold My IP. And, you know, I agree, you only have to shut down Samira, but I think they have Galio, they have Nautilus, they have Jarvan, they have On, they have so much tanky, knock-up, engage stuff. I think usually Samira should be protected there. But of course, when Garen does it well and finds a good engage and manages to get to Samira, it's over. It's Jova.
Yeah. I think it's really rough for the Samira to play the game. Now they are looking like they caught a member of Shady Squad here.
Yeah.
Also,
catches here.
that's
Oh,
2
that
members
might be a
down.
third one.
Ezreal
Okay.
will survive. But, of course, if Garen and Rakan are not on the same page and are not around to save them, then Shady Squad are still in really big trouble. And the game is like one team fight away from being lost.
Yeah, that's true. One team fight on either side, right?
Yeah. 18 seconds until they respawn. Do they want to go for more? No, they take the inhib and get out.
No.
Nash spawning in 15 seconds.
Yeah, I think that's the play right now. That's what they should do, and that's what they will do.
Okay,
But-
Da, you have to stop leaving. Like you can't just leave and come back, and this game is way too intense to leave. Rakan actually on the verge of getting caught. Oh, so close before getting knocked up. Xin Zhao and Azir are coming to the mid lane. Samira actually on the reset. Garen looking to burst Galio.
Aaron Galio.
He has so much damage. Oh, Garen has to be careful. He's a bit deep. They need to one-shot the Samira. If they get her, the fight is instantly won. But actually Garen is in onto Jarvan, one-shots him. He's godlike. And Samira can't even join the fight. Because his jungler is already dead and Nash is spawning. And they have no smite, so they will just start in Nash. They have to look for a Rakan ult onto Samira, otherwise she can take over the fight even without Jarvan.
Yeah, but she
Nash
won't
will
arrive.
go down.
She won't arrive.
Yeah, she won't
In
arrive
time.
in time. Azir actually getting the Nash, that's really scary. Imagine Galio
Yeah.
stealing it.
Was it 400 HP, no? That's always signs of a good
Okay.
smite.
Jarvan respawning in 4. Maybe that's the time of now for Shady Squad to engage here. 4 members showing on the mid wave. Maybe Rakan can look for a good engage. Actually, Garen doesn't have his ultimate yet. Maybe they want to wait for it. But Jarvan is coming now, and that's gonna be a big, big fight now.
Yeah, I think this. If they fight right now, and I think they will do for the Drake, because
They have
both
to wait for
teams
Garen
want
ult. They have to wait.
It's
Ezreal getting some good poke in, but it's not that much damage because he only has 2.5 items. Rakan looking for the flank in the side lane. Has to W out. Oh, it's so scary. Midwave pushing in to Shady Squad because they have an open inhib. Jarvan looking
that's
for the
gonna be
flank,
it.
but he gets spotted. He's still looking
that's
for
still a
it.
great engage.
It's still a great engage. Rakan actually gets
Rakan
3
deep in
chance,
there,
but
but no.
he's one shot. And now there's the question:
Follow up.
can they kill Samira? Samira still alive. Samira still alive. Triple kill for her, but she's getting shut down. Garen still alive, and he will carry this fight with this clip together. Ezra redeeming himself for the early game. Double kill for Clip. It's only the Ornn left standing. He will fall to Garen, and they get the soul. Jesus fucking Christ. Samira was one more tick of her ultimate away from getting a pentakill, but she gets killed. Oh, it was so close. Full build Samira on the verge of carrying this game, but Garen coming out on top. 10-0-9, and I'm telling you, I told you in Champ Select, the Garen from Sharp, it's so good.
Yeah, this Garen is looking great. Like he is
Like,
100
Garen
CS
is-
more.
It's not a mechanically difficult champion, but he plays him to the absolute limits.
He's still over 10 CS per minute, by the way. That's insane. At
And he
29
keeps
minutes.
fighting, and he's fighting permanently with his team, and at the same time he has cycling pressure and keeps up with good farm.
Yeah, that's true. It's
But the game is far
Crazy.
from over, even with the Ocean Soul. If they get one good team fight, the game can
Yeah.
still be lost. Okay, Garen is
Oh,
looking
but-
for it, but he may be in big trouble. Flashing out, 5-man charm from Rakan. Samira getting his ult. Ramos Enjoyer is down. Garen still alive.
might be
Garen
it.
looking to fight. Freddy fallen. It's 2-0 right now, and they are pushing in the mid wave. Samira life stealing up to full HP now. Galio and Jarvan are low HP, but it's 3 versus 5 in the base now, and they have to look for the finish now. They won't get a better chance.
yeah, I think you're
Can
right
they
here.
defend the space? Garen still has his
look for
ultimate
this, but
available.
Garen is
He's
here.
Eing in, but can he get one
But he's
shot?
alone.
He's alone. Can he? No, he's
down.
dead.
He's down.
He's down.
But all 5 low. All 5
Okay.
of them are low.
Clip
Oh,
is
no.
dead. They tanked the turret, but all 5 of members are
low.
down. Respawning. 3 members alive. Samira is 18-6. Xin Zhao spawning. They can't finish the
Yeah, they can't
inhib
finish it.
respawned.
That's crazy.
The inhib this game is still not over yet.
What the f...
It's
That's
it's a
insane.
31-minute game, but I feel like it's a 60-minute game.
Bro, the lead is just like flipping one side or another all the time. That's
I
crazy.
can't, like, I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
Yeah, I feel you.
This game is way too close for comfort.
Yeah, no, I love this. This is amazing.
Like, one kill on Samira. If they kill her one more time, they will finish. But they need to kill her.
That's
Oh
true.
my goodness.
Killing Samira one more time, or maybe winning the team fight from the other side one more time, getting Samira to a safe
No.
zone.
We kill this Samira, right? Right, guys?
Okay.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Being Shady squad fan is not stressful at all. Yeah,
No.
absolutely
Being a
not.
caster
No.
is not stressful at all. Holy shit.
Yeah, I
But
think
Samira won't get
like the
stronger.
next
Ezreal
team
is
fight
getting
is gonna be
items.
it.
Ezreal is getting some items while Samira is still stuck on her full build.
That's
So,
true. That's at some point you stop scaling because you know there's no more item slots.
I mean,
more
she will
things you
get
can
level
buy.
16 soon. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Jarvan in the flank. But they have an angle on Samira.
that's huge.
She's silent. She's dead. No, she's still alive. No.
Oh!
What is this healing? They got everything on Samira, but she's finally fallen. It's 1 versus 3. Ezreal, please. Clear this minion wave.
Inhib is still
Get
there.
an E. She has E
And
up.
the towers
Soon.
are still
Flash
there.
out E.
Oh!
Oh, there's so low HP. Jarvan looking for the dive. But if Ezreal can clear this minion wave, he has his ult soon. They can't finish.
There's only 2 minions. They need to wait for
can't
another
end.
wave.
Sklip
They're actually going out.
redeeming himself.
That's crazy. That's
killing
crazy.
the Samira and defending the Nexus.
It's actually still not over. I would have thought that's over right now.
But
Like no one has spawned
Samira
still.
living on 200 HP. I can't.
That's crazy.
And then she's full life like in the next millisecond.
It's 27 kills for 27 kills. 5 towers for 5 towers.
And Samira has 21 out of 27 kills. 21! Like, what's going on here?
I mean, again, as I said, like, Samira is their only point. Really their only carry point. All of the others are only there to protect her. And if they do it well, they're good champions to do that in theory. But if they don't do it well, it's over. If they do it well, it's very winnable.
Okay,
She
Nash
heals
being
so much.
started. 5 members alive, 4 shades for
that's
10k HP. It's melting. They don't care about Nash, they only care about Samira. Samira is the only thing they care about. Nash gone, but who gets the fight? Garen actually lacks the damage right now to kill Samira, but Jarvan's already down. Nautilus is down, they kill the front line. Samira could access the fight, she has her stacks, but 2 members are down and they can push mid lane, they have a wave. They need to reset, they have the Nash recall, but the wave is for Shady squad and now it's 5 versus 3 in favor of blue side. And maybe they can actually do some damage. The turret is melting, it's falling. Inhib is down. Next wave is arriving in a few seconds time. Elder buff spawning in 20 seconds. And Jarvan won't come in time for this Elder buff. They're looking for the shuffle. The Azir is looking. But he can't get access. Taunt connects. Oh my goodness, what is so much damage?
That's insane.
Elder buff spawning. Maybe they can rush it before Jarvan gets there. Maybe it's actually doable. It's really squishy at this point.
Yeah,
they're trying their hardest. It's 10k in 8, 7, 6, 5. Jarvan will get into the pit, but it's secured by Shady squad. Elder buff is there. Knock up, doesn't connect, it's flashed away from on. I'm on the edge of my seat. The Elder buff is so huge here. I think they can win the teamfight, but they still have to
in
be
the
scared.
double charm, double knock up.
Okay, Xin Zhao is forced to ult. Rakan used his ult.
Won't be enough though.
A lot of tools being used here. But Rakan doesn't have ult anymore, and that's really scary. And they're even with Elder buff, they are scared to take a fight because Samira has her Guardian's Angel still up. They're looking for top wave. And they're looking to push in the top wave. Are they going for a base race? Nah, okay, they're not. So, hope my AP will recall here. But they have to surely go for a team fight with Elder buff. Guarantee being in. Jarvan is still yet not base, but the minion wave is cleared, so they can't continue the siege. Imagine being the player right now. Imagine being in their shoes. Like,
Yeah.
one misstep, one misplay is and the game is over. Okay, now face check
Now
into
there's
Garen.
play.
That means there's a kill. Down
That's
the
one down.
knockback.
Second down.
Samira's still alive. Samira's
Samira
still
ults.
alive. She flashed out. Garen
enough
is
damage.
in. Got into her GA. Garen can spin to win. Charm again. Samira down. And above securing the kills. And that's 4 people down. 40 seconds death timer. Only Jarvan alive, but they have a bot wave. Look at the bot wave. Just go to the bot wave and finish. Ignore the Jarvan. You can ignore him. Garen doesn't want to let him live. Understandable. He hates his guts. He's looking to kill him. Will secure the kill in no time. One more Q and he's down. Meanwhile, Shady Squad's other 3 members are looking to push in the bot wave. And that's
it.
Game. 13
That's
seconds death timer on Galio.
Crazy.
But they should be able to finish, right? Right?
What an amazing game.
Okay. That's so crazy.
Holy
Oh my
fuck.
goodness. What a game.
Yeah, that was
Shady
crazy
Squad
game.
is going
Not gonna lie.
8-0. Undefeated in Prime League. And what a game to get this win. Holy shit.